Irving drives, hop step inside, floats it up, misses. Rebound taken by Iguodala. Iguodala to Curry, back to Iguodala, up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James with the rejection.
Oh my goodness. Great pass by Curry, running hard by Iguodala, and superhuman defensive recovery by LeBron James.
James catches, puts up a three. Won't go. Rebound Bosh. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang! Tie game with 5 seconds remaining. Spurs do not have a timeout.
Leads to the second shot, and clearly a three-point shot. But because they were trying to prevent the three, they take Duncan out, who is their best rebounder. Ray Allen is able to reestablish and knock in the game-tying three.
2 possessions in a row that Duncan came out and they failed to get the defensive rebound. Now, because of the instant replay rule, the Spurs, who don't have any timeouts, had a chance to discuss their... Booker the drive, gets inside, leans in, knocked away and stolen by Holiday. Phoenix has to foul, and Antetokounmpo throws it down! And a foul! Giannis on the alley-oop.
A play by Jrue Holiday. Gets into the picture, comes up with the strip. Turning the basketball over and then off to the races. Could have held it out, instead made the right read. Throws it up where only Giannis can catch it. Finishes it with the contact.
And bad decision to foul, because this would make it a 4-point game with 13.5 remaining. Phoenix still has a timeout. 4 seconds to go. Missed free throw. Horford the rebound. Here's Pritchard. He loves these. Puts it up half court of the buzzer. Bang! Pritchard at the buzzer with a three-pointer. He's done it again. He did it at the end of the third quarter of game 2. They put him in for these situations. No hesitation. And Pritchard ends the second quarter in dramatic fashion. A 21-point lead for the Celtics. Halftime here in Game 5.
They put Bosh on Nowitzki on this possession.
7 to shoot. Nowitzki drives underneath, lefty layup, banks it in with 3.6 remaining. Miami out of timeouts, trailing by 2. James back to Wade. Wade puts it up for the win. Off the mark, and Dallas has tied the finals with one of the most incredible comebacks in NBA Finals history.
And then we just leave a shooter wide open, so it was a mental breakdown. But, you know, we still had a good position. We were 24 seconds, we had the ball, it's tie game, and they actually had a foul to give. So I think I went a little earlier thinking they might foul, and then we have to take it out of bounds. But I was able to get by Bosh. And
Curry looking for that opening. Steps back, crossover, fires away. Wow! Another three from Curry!
And then the final one. Oh my goodness. Steph Curry.
Each team has a foul to give as we come up on a minute remaining.
And they're putting Curry in the pick and roll, trying to get him on Irving.
Irving and Curry, one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good! Kyrie Irving from downtown! And the Cavaliers by 3. Now Booker with Tucker on him. Throws it up for Ayton. Shot blocked by Antetokounmpo. What a block from Giannis.
Iverson. Bothered by Lou. Iverson.
How about that?
And steps over Tyronn Lue.
7 straight points by Iverson. Looked like he was dead in the water. Tyronn Lue all over it. Steps back, the pullback jumper, buries it, and watch him step right over the top of Tyronn Lue. Lets him know.
Third leading scorer in the playoffs. What a season he's had. Brown goes inside. Oh, what a slam from Jaylen Brown. The MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. Green pass too low, but Curry Recovers, shot clock winding down. Curry's gonna have to put it up, launches it up, shot clock. Oh, he knocks it down! Steph Curry with the shot clock expiring.
Ginobili to Hunter on Parker. Here's Ginobili. Oh, they to Ori for three. Oh, unbelievable. This guy is off the charts. Well, here he is. I mean, just clutch shot after clutch shot. The old story, the most dangerous guy is the guy out of bounds. And that time they put the ball right into the corner. And then as they trap down, they go away from Robert Horry. You know that the most dangerous guy is the guy out of bounds. You stay with the three-point shooter.
Now taken by Fisher. Lakers looking to push. Bryant spinning in the lane. Back for Gasol. Pretty pass. And it's back to a three-point game.
And the critical part was Pietrus jogging back, didn't bounce the floor.
Curry gets away from Irving. Pass inside, stolen by Irving. Throws it ahead to Smith. Smith, alley-oop to James! Wow!
Smith in transition, recognizing the locomotive running down the middle of the floor is not how you drive, it's how you arrive. Mama, there goes that man.
Starting to take matters into his own hand, Van Horn. Now you got to get the same from Curry Kittles. With the snap and the facial. Oh my gosh. Looking at Todd McCullough. McCullough is slow to move to the ball. He's slow to get off the floor. Back comes Bryant. Kobe going 1 on 2. So Shaq has 11-1
to Kobe Bryant. Survey the floor, penetrate, find Shaq, and that is a very, very high percentage shot. But again, probe the defense, bring everybody to you, then drop it off with a beautiful no-look pass and a power by going to Kobe and Shaq.
Here is Kobe exploding to the hoop and gets your hand out of the way as he slams that one down.
Kobe Bryant going right to the basket. Looks like his ankle's feeling much better. The powerful finish over Rick Smith. Now can the Lakers find a way to get some rhythm into their offense?
In the paint.
Cam Johnson, he throws it down, and a blocking foul called on Tucker. Cameron Johnson soars and scores.
Cam Johnson in transition. P.J. Tucker trying to take the hit. Climbs over him. Cam.
They're going to challenge it. Sometimes it's hard to tell in slow motion. Let's look in real speed. Was Tucker still getting underneath?
I think he'd already gathered and was in his upward motion. And even if it's a charge, count the bucket.
Chest. Here's Terry. Back out to Kidd. Nowitzki inside to Chandler. Block. Oh, what a block from Wade. A spectacular defensive play.
Talk about big-time plays. This is Tyson Chandler, a 7-footer, getting ready to attack the rim. Dwayne Wade does not give an inch. Outstanding block shot. Says these finals, he's got to play better.
Turns it over. James keeps his dribble somehow. Irving back to James. Oh, he throws it down.
From our angle, this looked like it was going to be a toss lob pass out of bounds. LeBron James still has the athletic ability, catches and throws it down. Mama, there goes that man.
That's a long distance alley-oop slam. Just amazing athleticism to catch that and then throw it down. Bryant gets the ball in his hands. Back to Ariza. Over to Fisher. Fisher looking. Fisher puts up the three. Ties the game. Derek Fisher ties it with 4.6 remaining.
And I'm not understanding what he's thinking about right there.
Derek Fisher is not a threat. He's doing you a favor, Jameer Nelson, if he puts the ball on the floor and goes by you to the rim. More time being eaten off the clock. This is bad execution by the Magic. Derek Fisher, once again, another big shot for the Lakers.
Incredible opportunity.
Durant for three. It's good. Kevin Durant from downtown. And Golden State takes the lead.
Kevin Durant, though, so gifted, comes down and just pulls up and knocks it in. But at the other end, they had to get the 2-for-1, and then they had to foul the moment it hit Draymond.
Kyrie Irving. Crossover. Got it! Oohs and ahs from the crowd.
Kyrie Irving. What a handle.
Bogut comes out. They don't
Open shot he's been hitting all season long. No reason to get to the finals and turn it down.
Barnes. And Mozgov throws it down. No look pass from LeBron James.
Crowd going crazy. How about the vision of LeBron James? Already aware of the fact that Mozgov was wide open, does not look. Little Magic Johnson in the finals. Mozgov does the rest.
Miller picks up Parker on the screen. Now Bosh has him. Parker on the drive. Nearly lost it. Still dribbling. Parker with 2 to shoot. Just gets it off in time. And he banks it in. What a shot from Parker. Here's Lowry charging right at ground. Deflected by Adebayo. Stolen by Murray. One man to beat. Murray goes up. Throws it down. And the foul. Oh, nasty stuff from Jamal Murray with some contact. And a chance for a three-point play.
Again, it starts with the defense. Active hands. Murray comes up with the steal all by himself. Breakaway. Tells Max Strus, mind your business.
McGee pokes it away. James up and under. Throws it off the backboard. Oh, what a perfect pass to himself.
And how about this play by LeBron James? Great recognition, great awareness, and tremendous God-given ability.
4 to shoot. Parker, spread the heat. Oh, what a block from James! Throws it back at Splitter, who is ready to dunk. Verjao hooked away by Duncan. Ginobili to the rim, right-handed.
Duncan with the strip. Ginobili, excuse me, fellas, all the way to the rim, finishing away from the defense, eliminating the jumping ability of LeBron James. The Spurs are rolling, and it starts on the D.
Throughout this game tonight, anytime they're giving them that on that roll to the basket.
Wade to the basket. Wade with a strong finish.
Zips through here, just watch it. See, he splits the traffic and then takes it right up over the top of the defense. That ball came right out of the basket and was
paying attention to Kobe Bryant.
They start with Shaq. He gives it to Walton. Here comes Kobe. Less than 5 from way outside. Got it! Oh, man! With 2.1.
Kobe Jordan. Kobe Bryant has it. Whatever that it is, Al, he has it. He has the ability to make big shots. The mistake there was Rip Hamilton giving room. You can see him backing up. You know he has to take a three-point shot. I was really surprised that Rip Hamilton gave him so much room.
Here's Williams, who played so well offensively in the second quarter.
Richard Jefferson! Get out of the way!
This one speaks for itself.
That's now number 24, Richard Jefferson, his first team.
Golden State has a lot of time. Poole with the ball. Launches. Oh! Money!
Flat out, get it done. Recognizing the clock dwindling down. Knocks down.
James trying to harass Curry. Curry off the dribble. Layup off the glass.
The two-time MVP against LeBron James says, everybody out of my way. Allow me to have this dance. Break down the finish. Beautiful. That's Steph Curry with the shot.
And
0 for 13 from the field.
same type of makes he had.
Fisher to the basket, gets hammered, and he puts it in. Derek Fisher hard to the basket. See? 10 points now in the period for Fisher. Gets hammered, still gets it to go, and he can add to the lead. The foul is on Glenn Davis, his third. Well, those two have worked with help from their teammates and played excellent defense. James this time drives and finishes, throws it down. We're talking about the good defense.
Laughing, grown man move by LeBron James. It's good to know that Bohemia is down with the king. My goodness.
But I'm going to tell you what, that defense before he elevated was as bad as you could do.
Not the case with Kendrick Perkins, sprained knee. Shot it down! Wow!
Away from him, but what can Brown do for you? Jump out the building and finish. Make you look good. My goodness. The type of plays I made on my hanger.
He's just played so well throughout the postseason and here in the first 2+ games. Courtney Lee to the basket, throws it down. On the drive, kicks it back out. Posey for 3. Back of the rim. Garnett on the slam follow. 8-point lead for the Celtics.
Good offense. Rondo high pick and roll. Dribble penetration finds Posey. That's a good look for KG. High percentage putback. That's a big time finish over Gasol. Getting my poster. I'm the Big Ten.
Here's to Garnett. Garnett inside, backs it in, and a foul. What a play from Kevin Garnett. And the Celtics go up by 20.
All movement, pick and roll, and mama, there goes that man. Hanging in the air, one hand off the glass. Phenomenal play by KG, taking the contact. I'll wait till you get down, Lamar, and then I'll kiss it off the glass.
And again, he said after Game 5, I can do better, and I will.
And as the Lakers will end their season unraveling in this series, Detroit ends it on a high note, and they just add exclamation point after exclamation point.
Jones with the rejection. Here's Irving. Washington drives, blocked by White. Oh, what a block from Derek White.
On this play, coming from the lower right of the screen, all out hustle. This would have cut it to 3. That's a potential game-saving play. Jaylen Brown as well, providing support.
Yeah, there was a hesitancy to him talking about it as he so desperately wants to play. This is the furthest. Oh, Doncic with Celtics surrounding him. Diaw kicks it out to Parker. Parker's going to have to put it up, flips it up, off the glass and in. Superb move from Tony Parker.
As the shot clock's winding down, Tony Parker with a beautiful flip.
Unbelievable.
Just a magician.
Still time on the shot clock. Green, bad pass, stolen by Wade. Oh, gets in and throws it down. He avoided 2 Spurs after the steal.
It just ignites Miami. They're too good in these situations. And frankly, these have to be fouls early. You got to
check back in. Ball poked away by Jokic. Picked up by Porter. Porter drives between the legs. Layup is good. How did he get that to go in? He was about to lose the ball.
To knock the ball free, and then, as you said, Mike, I don't know how it happened.
Oh, it's excellent off the bench early. Caroms to Williams. That was deflected.
That was a pass. That was a great pass.
Murray off balance, comes up short. Well defended by Adebayo. Here comes Lowry. Inside to Bam Adebayo.
And here's what we're talking about, pushing it in transition, not settling for the mid-range, attacking the paint, getting this crowd involved.
Curry pushing it up, Van Vliet in pursuit. Iguodala back out to Green. Thompson, one fake, one dribble, one shot. Got it! Golden State retakes the lead. Timeout, Toronto. What a turnaround for the Warriors.
Defensive and shooting response. The semi-transition, the excellent extra pass, and then the shot fake, the side dribble, and the knockdown 3. Warriors up 3.
Shot clock at 5. Kevin Durant way outside, delivers! Kevin Durant from downtown. It's a 6-point game. That's the same spot where he had it in Game 3 last year.
I mean, my goodness. Kevin Durant put the kids to sleep.
Jaylen Brown goes down the other way. Timeout,
on Golden State. Warriors caught napping on that play.
The turnover, and then you're discussing it. Mistake made by the Warriors. Outstanding pass from Al Horford to Jaylen Brown.
McGee looking to post up, stolen by James. James drives hard and throws it down.
A steal, an attack, and a massive throwdown.
I love the attack one-on-one. This is KD versus LeBron James. He tells JaVale McGee, mind your business.
Just 3 for 12 to start for the Warriors. Irving, shake and bake, and drills it.
See me? Now you don't. Knocks down the beautiful jump shot in rhythm. Cavs rolling early.
Tatum gets past Irving, stripped and stolen by Irving. Here comes Josh Green, one man to beat, but it's a 7-footer who blocks it again. Past the first round in his NBA career, and after missing 38 days, what a return. 20 in the third.
LeBron James has got to get aggressive here.
Dellavedova, and one! Count it, and a foul as Matthew Dellavedova knocked down, banks it in.
Stumbling, bumbling, contact. Bank is open. Listen, I don't know if he picked it up, double dribble, but this guy, I would have never thought in this type of a game he could be this good.
Bosh tries a three. Can't connect. Bosh just 2 of 6. The Heat have gone cold. Ginobili on the finish. Flushes it with the left hand.
But Manu Ginobili turned back the hands of time, flushing it on the Heat, and Tim Duncan loving it.
All-time great player, all-time great teammate, the way he conducts himself. But I got a question, Coach.
Bosh goes inside and finishes, and a foul. What's the question? Got to the free throw line, scored a lot of points. McKinney in the game, deflected by Lowry. Nice pass ahead from Gasol Van Vliet to Siakam. Oh, what a slam.
He's been outstanding. Throws it ahead, and Van Vliet throws it upstairs to Siakam, and he does the rest. Outstanding execution defensively, leading to quality offense in transition.
I remember talking to Kyle Lowry. Irving draws the foul and knocks it down. Kyrie Irving with a circus shot and a chance for a 4-point play.
Coming off a handoff. And this is a play we're seeing more and more in the NBA. Just stops. Thompson runs into his back, and the incredible thing.
6-point game. Curry looking for a screen. Dribbles off 2. Puts up a 3. It's good! Stephen Curry nails another, and it's a 3-point game.
This is why he's the MVP. Look at all the screens. Look at the guys sacrificing their body. And then Curry does the rest. This is why you get the ball out of his hands and force somebody else to make this play. He's proven he is a knockdown shooter. He's dangerous anywhere on the floor.
You have to try to make them score. You mentioned that about Jokic in the last game, Mark.
Jokic, gorgeous pass from Gordon. That's what Gordon did in the first quarter of game 1.
Jokic, he's in there thinking shot. Recognizes Gordon slashing to the cup, puts it where only he can catch it. He is an unbelievable passer.
And if you look at that, Love is... But San Antonio's defense has been much, much better.
Mills, not that time. Leonard on the follow. Kawhi Leonard throws it down, and it's a 22-point game.
That's a big-time finish by Kawhi Leonard. No white jerseys, trying to get the rebound. Who, what, where, when, and Kawhi.
Dribbles around the court. 6 to shoot now. Splitter sets a screen. Parker looking, throws it behind Leonard. Here comes Allen. Allen pushes off Bellinelli and throws it down.
Ray Allen doesn't give it up to LeBron James this time.
grown. He was an ex-pro football player.
Okay.
Chalmers kicks it out. Lewis. James on the attack. Goes to the rim. LeBron James wanted a foul as well.
Miami Heat, we do have liftoff. Grown man move by LeBron James. He's in attack mode early. That's just a big-time finish.
When I didn't play Scott that much, when he played for me with the Knicks.
Something he's still bitter about as Durant throws it down. Getting the crowd fired up, beating Joel Anthony off the dribble. For a guy who...
How many times in the third have they had to take, I don't know, countless dribbles?
Jaylen Brown with the flush. A savage slam from Brown.
Luka Doncic here. Luka ends up on the wrong side, provides no support. That is ridiculous. Jaylen Brown.
21 points, 8 assists for Brown to even up this finals. Oh, nice hands, Brown. Jokic ahead to Murray. Murray goes at Lowry, blocked by Adebayo. Rebound, Martin.
Best defensive transition team in the NBA. Tremendous effort by Adebayo to chase it down.
Right there. Westbrook has it poked away. Chalmers, good defense. Alley-oop to Wade. Oh, he put it in off the glass.
That's going to cause all kinds of problems in the transition game.
Kidd weaves through everybody and score.
Oh, no. The bench for New Jersey cannot.
Here we go. Watch this. He didn't even cross over. He did it all with his left hand.
That's just Kendrick Martin doing.
Rose throws it over Mutombo.
He's put San Antonio back in front. This one, hard to believe. Throw it down, Malik.
Van Horn is feeling the pressure of being bigger and better than he has to be in the series.
Here's Bryant giving it up. O'Neal. A facial.
To handle Shaq. So Bill.
Throw it down, big man. What's up?
Kobe with a great feed to O'Neal. A little wraparound backhand flip.
Well, they talk he's turned back by Hill. 2-1. Iverson behind the back. Snow able to finish.
Shot clock at 5. Jason Williams kicks it out. Payton shot. It's good. Payton knocks it down with 9.3 remaining. And the Heat back up by 2.
Because the defender, look at that defender trying to close him out, leaving his feet, and then stepping inside and getting it.
Livingston sees an opening and throws it down. Wow.
Miscommunication, whether it's a switch or not, and Livingston, a beautiful finish, and probably got
Curry, 3, bang! Foul to give. In the hands of Dwayne Wade.
They have Howard on him.
Wade looking. Pulls up, banks it in. Tie game with 2.8 remaining.
Of the shot, and he still plays the board. The ability to get the bump and hang in the air.
Griffin right with him. And Wade using the glass so beautifully. As he...
And they're not going 2 for 1, it doesn't look like.
James pulls up, puts it in, 4-point lead. 35 for LeBron James. Timeout San Antonio.
Chalmers screening for James. The 17-footer. Leonard tries to close the gap late. Excellent balance by James and knocks it in to give him a 4-point lead.
Bowen kicks it back out. Ori drives all the way in and with a left hand with a dunk, and he gets fouled as well. This is just a great move. This is his second finish going with his left hand. Now just keep an eye on this now. Look at that extension. Now the defender, on that replay, you could not tell whether the defender had any pain.
Payton, of course, has that fractured left elbow. Happened in the second round, second game against Memphis. Missed a month. Oh, what a pass inside from Smart, and Robert Williams backs home to follow.
And here's what you're talking about, posting up Marcus Smart. You're Draymond Green. can't overhelp. Leaves the body of Robert Williams. Great delivery from Smart, but good things have happened when they posted up Smart.
Hold it.
Haslam right up on him.
He's going too early.
Drives underneath. Layup. He puts it in. Nowitzki makes it a three-point game. Timeout, Miami.
He drives it right. That's where they want him to be. Wade almost gets there, but that's a great move by Nowitzki. A great finish, but too much time left.
Comes up with a loose ball.
Now can Rick Smith work himself back into the game? Sitting a long time.
Reggie Miller to the left hand to finish it.
Now Reggie got that move probably from Kobe Bryant when they played together in the summertime. That was a gorgeous one-on-one move.
Jalen Rose was put up in the first half. This bucket gives him 13.
Little hesitation. Looks like he's going to go back the other way, then continues on.
Usual great spirit and defense. Back to James. James goes inside. The flush and the foul.
About to play the pass, and LeBron James about to win another title.
Bryant looking. Artest. That's a three. Bang! Lakers by 6 with a minute to play.
7. Parker blows past Hughes. Up and under. Oh, what a play from Tony Parker. On the bench. But right now, the Cavs have no answer for Tony Parker. 27 points in game 1. All into the corner to Brown. Brown runs into Wallace. Wallace goes down, but there's no foul. Billups winds up with the ball. What a move! Ori had to go over to take the other guy and then give you a ball fake. Watch this behind the back fake, and then Ori goes for the fake. Chauncey just pulls it right back. Make the ball.
Crowder tied up, gets it back to Butler. Quick jumper, Jimmy Butler, and he knocks it down as the shot clock expires. 22 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. He's 7 of 10 from the field and hits that as the shot clock expires. Meanwhile, LeBron James, 21 points. 2 quarters complete here in Game 5. The Heat trying to keep their season alive, up by 4.
And they subbed Ibaka in for him.
Van Vliet gets a wide open look, puts it in. Fred Van Vliet.
Tonight, a miscommunication on switching. He gets a wide open 3. 12 huge fourth quarter points for Van Vliet and the Raptors.
Short rebound knocked out of Shumpert's hands. Iguodala. Curry drives again, left-handed, blocked by James, rejected out of bounds. He's done that a couple of times.
You see the track down by LeBron. Big-time defensive play.
1 for 15.
Now this is where they want to use clock and stay organized and look for that line. Yeah, Shawshank right there.
There's your Shawshank redemption.
The rhythm and rolls right to the basket. How about that finish? One hand going away from the basket. 7 feet 1, 330 pounds. The MVP, the looking.
James floats it up, and Anthony Davis with a one-handed tomahawk. Lakers go up by 3.
A good pass and finish by Anthony Davis, and then boom, running the floor up 3.
Game clock. Harris lost it. Stackhouse for 3. Bang! Gary Stackhouse as the shot clock expires.
Now this is just alert play. You can see he's running back door, and now when he sprints to that corner, Peyton was laying off him. Shot clock at 5. Prince from 10 feet. And then stuffed back in. What a fucking.
Ginobili fakes the dish and goes in and scores. Well, he was going to pass that ball. He was going to pass.
Down to 7. Fisher picked up on the switch. Bryant. Bryant soaring to the rim.
You see this dunk coming from maybe 5-10 feet away from where he eventually took off from. And with Todd McCullough forced to stay at home,